Battalizone. One wala, wala nisi, wala nisi, wala, wala. One wala, wala nisi, wala nisi, wala, wala. One wala, wala nisi, wala nisi, wala nisi.
God, rise. Before I begin, allow me to lay down the house rules for today. If I one have one big rule which says maintain order, I don't want to hear any sort of loudness, openness, or what I in other terms call noise making. Should I hear any sort of loudness in this room, I'll tell this young man right here to pounce on you. We have a very full package for you right here, as you can see. This man will pounce on you, will squeeze you. Young man, show them what you have. Show them the chest.
Oh, there are many in this world.
The bicep. The tricep. Double back bicep. Okay, fine. Okay. I am sure you can all see what we have for you. So should I hear any sort of loudness, I'll tell him to give you this full package that we have. Thank you. You may sit. This is case AB523 slated for today, in which we have the University of Zambia and Copperbelt University students as the complainants and the Minister of Higher Education as the defendant. One. What's your own submission?
Mr. Barista, sir.
Yes.
We as the University of Zambia students and CBU students, we have decided to bring our Ministry of Higher Education to court because she has scrapped off our meal allowances. And for that reason, we are here because we are coming for what belongs to us. It is our rights. We as students have the rights to education. And for that reason, we have brought her here.
Over what?
How are we going to study on empty stomach? Huh? How? I want you to help us, Mr. Barista, sir. What do you say, my people?
Order. Madam Minister, what's your own submission?
We as government have decided to scrap off meal allowances from students under bursary because we want to sustain other institutions like Kapasamakasa, Mulungushi, and many other institutions. Not only that, but because these students, the money that we are giving them, they are not putting it to proper use. They use this money to abuse themselves with drugs and other abusive things. So we have decided to get this money and put it to the coffer that we have so that we can put it to better use. Moreover, Mr. Barista, sir, you and I know that these students, wherever they are coming from, their parents can afford giving them money for food. We as government have given them a huge amount of money to cater for all their studies. But why are they complaining on this small issue?
But Madam Minister, do you know the repercussions of scrapping off meal allowances from students? Do you know how hard it is to study on an empty stomach? One day you come to campus thinking maybe wana bali misekerera kanshi nabonda kunsala. Umuntu kala munika pamenso kwata resekerera kanshi nsala na imutimba. Mukasanga abana bali ondecha kutero kumika paskeo. Arefi na kilometers per hour. Imishpa everywhere umuntu ukola moneke imishpa kwati bali mcha wiring. Those are repercussions of making students studying on an empty stomach. Abana bala berenga, for example, those students from the School of Veterinary Medicine. Umuntu ale berenga chibuku 200 pages. Ale job bafie bere lyambwa. Yari kose school. Even those that are from the School of Education, Zambia Cultural Ceremonies. Kutuwaikata shani indoshi on an empty stomach. How do you do nyau dances on an empty stomach? So you as government should make sure to say, you think on behalf of these students. Insala hivi. Moreover, it's not every parent that can be able to buy them food, because most of them are vulnerable and orphans. Some of them were wafyashi wa barefa. Bare bashira fya marriage. No kwa watumka sharimwa sungana. But some of you are able to pay and buy food for your children because our fyashi benero barefa bare mishira mawiu. So it's not every parent that can manage to pay for their children's food. And again, you talked of students misusing the money. But one thing you have to know is that it's not every student that misuses the money. Ichiwe mbachari anda tumundani mucha umuna fumefi puba. Tuwari munapo inganga afyara pasta afyara eule. So you have to put such things into consideration. So now you're affecting those students that put the money to proper use. Some of the parents, they depend on their students, the same money you give them. So it's not every parent that can manage to buy them food.
But listen, Barrister, I am a parent as well, and I understand everything that is going on. But we as government, we don't have money.
You don't have money?
No, we don't have money.
You not having money. Just yesterday, we heard that over millions of kwacha had gone missing on targets. And yet you're saying you don't have money. And I was reading yesterday's paper, the Daily Mail. It was saying that one of your fellow ministers, you yourself, was caught with huge sums of money in trunks. Even Chinese currency, such that he even changed his name to whatever it is, to some Chinese name, and yet you're saying you don't have money. The other day again, a group of more than 25 delegates were sent to America just to go and acquire four fire trucks. So that money all put together, you are telling me to say you can't get that money and pay for children's meal allowances. So you cannot be telling me to say no, your government doesn't have money. So now what you do is go back to your drawing board, sit down and find a befitting solution to help these students. In as much as you see them to be rich kids, these are not rich kids. These are rich kids from poor families. They can't help even to buy a pen on their own. So you with your government sit down and find a befitting solution on how to help these students. I rest my case. Even you students, make sure to say when you are given back that money, you put it to proper use. Because over a few rotten seeds in your group, you are making the whole group suffer. So put that money to proper use. We don't want to hear to say no, you are indulging into illicit behavior such as drinking and other drug dealing businesses. Nafiria mujitefya kutira wayane mbesha kubazaris committee at you our fyashi bandibali fwa, but back graduation ibasangwa fipwe. You are making resurrection becoming real what was and the invest of Zambia. I rest my case.